Welcome back to Crime Time Podcast. We have some crime news breaking. It's very disturbing, man. You guys see this footage playing here. Very emotional, very intense courtroom footage from a horrific, evil, racist attack that happened in Buffalo, New York a couple years ago. This evil, racist, weirdo Peyton Gendron was online, apparently on some kind of message boards where he got into all this ridiculous, evil, white supremacist rhetoric, and he carried out this evil plan where he drove from way out in the country into Buffalo, New York, and went to a Tops grocery store to target and kill black citizens. It was shocking and disturbing. I'm personally from Buffalo, New York, and this is a horrible thing. You never want to hear of something like this happening, but the fact that it happened in my old hometown, it was just jaw-dropping and so sad. And in this footage here, I believe he had already took the plea bargain, and their victim's family was in there addressing the court and addressing this monster. And you see, this woman was very, very emotional, speaking her piece, and an individual that was with her, he just said, F it, I'm gonna get my hands on this monster. And when I see stuff like this happen, I don't know if you guys remember the footage back with that gymnastic, the United States gymnastic, I think Olympic team or something like that. The doctor that had most of the gymnasts as his patients, he was a weirdo and violated a bunch of them over many years. A father who was in there tried to attack him as well. And in both these instances, when I saw this, I'm like, man, I couldn't be in there having that job and stop them from getting some hits on these evil monsters. I would have had to move extra slow and just let them skate by, man. Peyton Gendron ended up going on to be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And an anniversary of this horrible event just took place. The mayor of Buffalo was there, and they remembered and honored the innocent people that were killed that day by that racist piece of garbage. This anniversary just passed, I believe, just 12, 13 days ago, going on 2 weeks. And why I'm bringing this up is this crime that just happened in Indiana. It feels like, I don't know if this guy is a copycat or what, but in many ways it sounds like he tried to copy what Peyton Gendron did. And the Peyton Gendron scumbag, that day when he addressed the court, he apologized. He can't believe that he actually did it. He looks back on it all like, what was I thinking? And just blames it on the internet, pretty much. You know what I mean? I'm not going to read that piece of garbage statement over, but you can see it. And he's pretty much saying it was the internet's fault that I was radicalized. Freaking weirdo piece of garbage, right? But this Richard Klaff Jr., I believe I'm saying his name right, 20 years old. He was just arrested for a grocery store shooting in Indiana at a Kroger. And a lot of it seems very similar. He also live streamed it. He had a golden black gun and was on live and was trying to be all theatrical with it and getting people from the live stream in the comments to tell him who to shoot. And when the internet, I believe when the Peyton Gendron and the piece of devil did what he did, the Twitch ended up cutting the stream, but there was some of that stream online for a while still circulating around, which was horrible. With all this facial recognition technology and copyright technology and stuff like that, these streams got to be cut off ASAP. I mean, I don't know. Is there only so much that these platforms can do? I feel like there has to be some way for them to realize what's going on, that something isn't right in a quick fashion, and shut it down, because I don't know, but it sounds like maybe there were people commenting and interacting with this guy when he was saying to them, tell him who he's gonna kill, as he said he was gonna kill 11 people. This was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and he also was asking people to screen record it. You know, he seemed to want the fame and all that, and I don't know, it just seems like he got this whole idea from the Peyton Gendron devil. He ended up passing by someone and saying, oh, I'm not gonna shoot this old man, but he did go fire some shots and ended up hitting one customer and 2 employees, but thankfully they were only wounded and not killed. Everyone walked away alive. And after he fired those shots, he yelled out a racial slur and ran out of the store. So you see there's a racist element to his plan as well. Like, he seems to be a copycat, another weirdo, and he really wanted this fame. He wanted people to screen record it, and he ran across the street to a bank. He threw the gun and other stuff that he had in a dumpster that the police immediately located. And when the police got him in custody and started talking to this weirdo demon, he actually came out and said to them that he always wanted to kill someone and was asking how many people got shot. He wanted the statistics and all that, like it was a Call of Duty game. Like, what is wrong with these weirdos, man? He ended up being charged with 3 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of criminal recklessness or whatever for firing the shots in the grocery store. As again, no one was killed. People were just wounded, as his plan originally was to kill 11 people and have it recorded by everyone who was in the live stream. It's just crazy. You know, people be on the lookout for these weirdos, you know, and the authorities, as you know, they monitor everyone's online activity, have to do a better job of flagging these different message boards and websites and stuff like that these type of individuals are frequenting. They could have possibly stopped this. You know, this dude was very open and candid that he couldn't wait to kill someone and that this is what he always wanted to do. He actually wanted to go into the military. I don't know if it didn't work out or he didn't want to wait, but he definitely seemed to mimic the actions of Peyton Gendron, the evil racist devil doing life behind bars in a federal prison without parole. That is, scary. Another evil weirdo, another shooting. Be careful out there, everyone. Get in the comments, share your thoughts, and make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for updates.